Kahoot is a fun game to play that allows teachers to assess student learning. Students will need a device to play this game. It can be used in a one-to-one classroom or even if students have to share devices. This video is going to show you how to create Kahoot and play it in your classroom. On the Kahoot website, once you've created an account, you can see that there are 3 options for creating a new Kahoot. You can do a quiz, you can do a question to start a discussion, or you can do a survey for your kids to participate in. They're all set up the same way, so I'm going to click quiz, enter in your information, and click OK, go. This is where you're going to begin building your questions. So type in the question you want to ask. You can adjust the seconds. If you want it to award any points, you can add an image in your video. It requires you to do at least 2 answers, but you can add 4. And you have to click which answer is the correct one. So I selected it, and you can see it's green. Your questions will then come up right here. The pencil lets you edit. The 2 squares duplicates the question, and then you can also delete questions, and it's going to ask you if that's okay. When you've got all the questions you want, you can also rearrange them once you have several of them. You're going to click Save, and it's going to give you the option if you want to edit it, preview it, play it, or share it. I'm going to click I'm done, because then it's going to take us to your Kahoot library. These are all of the past Kahoots that I have created in my classroom. You can also go to Public Kahoots and search for ones that have already been created. So if you want to find one on the Civil War. And all of the Kahoots that have been created about that are going to come up. You can play it, you can favorite it if you want to put it back into your library under favorites, or you can share it. So when you get ready to play a Kahoot, you're going to click play, and this screen's going to come up. If you're one-to-one, you can click classic, or if you have shared devices, there's a way for it to do teams. You'd click team modes. These are some settings for the game. If you want your questions to be in a random order or the answers, I like to display the game pin throughout because sometimes technology kicks the kids off and they have to rejoin the game, so you're going to need the pin to join the game. Instructions, if you want it to automatically move through the questions, I like to go through the questions myself so that we can discuss any of the questions and answers. And then require players to rejoin after each Kahoot. I would keep this off so that way kids aren't automatically put in the next game. So you're going to click which way you'd like to play, and it's going to take you to this screen that's loading. Then this will come up. The kids are going to get their iPad or device and go to the website kahoot.it and enter in this game pin. When they enter in this game pin, the next screen is going to allow them to click or create a nickname. The nicknames will start popping up in this area right here. You have the option of clicking on a nickname and kicking someone out of the game if you feel their nickname is not appropriate. Once all of the players are up, when you click Start, it will begin the Kahoot. At the end, you're going to have the opportunity to have the reports of the game emailed to you, meaning how many kids got this question right, how many missed this question, and who specifically got the question right or wrong. So it just gives you an overview of how the students did in the game. Kids love to play this game, and they're always very engaged in it and getting the points. So I hope you will use it in your classroom too.